NAACP President Rachel Dolezal is now back in the headlines. This time she's accused of doing something that could land her behind bars. Thank you for being with us tonight. I'm Stephanie Vigil. Fresh off her Netflix documentary, Rachel Dolezal is under scrutiny once again. This time, alleged welfare fraud. KHQ local news reporter Peter Maxwell broke the story. And Peter, how much is Dolezal accused of stealing from the state?
Well, Steph, according to court documents, Rachel Dolezal owes the state of Washington close to $9,000 in restitution for defrauding the state out of food assistance and child assistance funds. Dolezal, who legally changed her name to Nkechi Diallo in 2016, now stands accused of first-degree theft by welfare fraud, perjury in the second degree, and false verification for public assistance. According to the case file obtained by KHQ, the investigation began in March of 2017 when the DSHS Office of Fraud and Accountability Investigator received information that Diallo had written a book that got published. The investigator says he heard Diallo say she was getting public assistance, but also knew that a typical publishing contract included payments of $10,000 to $20,000. The investigator dug further and found that Diallo had been reporting her income as usually less than $500 per month in child support payments. At one point, according to the court documents, when asked as to how she was paying her bills, she reported, quote, barely with the help from friends and gifts. However, according to the case file, bank records turned over by Diallo showed that she had deposited about $83,924 into her bank account in several monthly installments during the time she was getting assistance, income that investigators say was not reported to the Department of Social and Health Services. With documents in hand, we made a visit to Dolezal today. She answered the door. Hi, Rachel. You've been accused of welfare fraud. I have the documents right here. I'm Peter Maxwell. I'm a reporter with KHQ Local News. Do you have time to talk to us? You don't? Do you have an attorney that we could talk to? Can you talk to us? I also left my card at her home and tried to contact her again by phone this afternoon, all to no avail. While she didn't want to talk to us, Diallo did voluntarily come in for an interview with fraud investigators last month. But when questioned about possible discrepancies in her income reporting, Diallo stated she fully disclosed her information and asked what discrepancies. Diallo then told the investigator that she, quote, did not have to answer any more questions since she had not waived her Miranda rights, which ended that interview. And Diallo is expected to be in court June 6th for an arraignment where she'll either plead guilty or not guilty to the crimes.
Peter, how much prison time could she be facing?
You know, Stephanie, the state takes welfare fraud very seriously, and under the RCW, the penalty is up to 15 years in prison plus full financial restitution. In the newsroom tonight, I'm Peter Maxwell, KHQ Local News.
All right, Peter, thank you. Well, the story obviously doesn't end here. We have linked all of our past coverage on Rachel Dolezal to our website. Just look for the story on khq.com.